Okay, so I think the today function goes here. And there's nothing in the parentheses, which is part of the argument. So open, closing parentheses, that's all we need. To figure out the commission earned, we're going to multiply the monthly sales by the commission rate. And since we want to multiply all these numbers by this one number, this cell here will get absolute cell reference. These cells will stay with relative cell reference because when we copy the function down, we also want it to go down this way. Equals B6 $signs times B9, clicking on the check mark so that I can easily come over here and copy this down. Then to figure out the net sales, start with an equal sign. It's going to be B9 minus C9. And again, we can copy this down. I believe the textbook has you select both of these at the same time and maybe use the copy and paste tool if you want to do that, but I believe it's easier just to use the fill handle and drag it down. Then to get the percent of total sales for each person, we need the total sales here. So I'm just going to use the auto sum and get ready for the function. And then we're going to divide each person's net sales by the total. And again, we want to divide all these numbers by this cell. So this cell gets absolute cell reference. And then we copy it down. You can move these cells. I think I'm supposed to move them over here somewhere. Number of sales reps. So you can use the count function. If you use the count function, you have to count a range that has numbers in it. If you use, just for an example, the count a function, which would really be more appropriate here, then we could actually choose what we wanted to count. The count a function will count words. The average sales will use the average function. So I'm just not going to type equal first. I'm just going to come up to the auto sum and choose average. And I guess we will use this range here. We're not taking the total. And for the minimum, we'll use the same range. And I'm just hitting my enter key. Maximum, same range.